What's up, guys? Gonna make this short and sweet. It's taken me it's been over a week since this video was actually filmed. It took me a while to film it because we moved into a new apartment, but I'll go ahead and be up front. The first 8 minutes of the video are the exciting part. The rest, it's a lot of going around not catching anything, but I do talk some about the future of the channel if you want to stay tuned, but not a lot happens after about 10-15 minutes. So just going to start out by saying in the video I talked about the rod I was using, and it was actually borrowed, and I talked about wanting to get something of my own. So I got something. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I may do a separate video on just it by itself, or next time I take it out, I'll do a quick little review of it. But it's a nice setup. So that being said, appreciate y'all watching, and let's get to it. So I'm here at my dad's boat slip at Highport Marina on Texoma. Got both the kayaks in. Me and the girlfriend are gonna try for some striper tomorrow. Trying something new that I've never tried. I'm gonna do the top water in the morning if they're still hitting that, and then I bought some Hank Parker, I think is what they're called, Hank Parker flutter jigs. So we're gonna try some of that too, and we're sleeping on his Sea Ray tonight, cabin boat. So sleeping on it in the slip. We'll wake up first thing in the morning and launch from right here and get after it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Really? On the spoon? Damn! Get your net ready. You might have a big one. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of fish right here. Can you find them up a little more? Hang on. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. God damn, Haley.
Is that a big fish or what? That's a big fish.
Hell yeah, it is.
I caught a fish. There's not a good one,
There's fish right here.
well, drop that bad boy back in there.
You don't want a picture with it?
Yeah, I want a picture with it. But I also want to catch my fish.
The damn spoon works.
The damn spoon works, boy. I tell you what.
24 inches.
You got your phone?
Don't drop them, please.
Why?
Because we're going to keep them.
Oh, are we? Oh,
Yeah.
God. Turn him the other way, because I want this one. Sorry.
You just drifted over all the fish. I knew if they bit that spoon, they were going to be nice ones. So she just caught one on the Magnum flutter spoon. She just drifted over the school. Her battery's dead for her sonar right now. I had a hit on it a second ago. You gotta be kidding me. Did he come off? Maybe. Oh. I had a hit. There's fish over here, Haley. Had another hit. And whenever you're letting it fall, don't let the line go completely slack, because they hit it on the fall a lot of the times. So you need to be able to feel it so you can jerk it real quick. I had a hit here a second ago. 2 hits actually. But fish on. Oh. $22. $22. I got my GoPro. You're good. So, you'll see me using this rod today. It's a Pin Rampage jigging rod and a Squall 2 size 20 level wind. It's not mine, it's my dad's, but I'm playing with it. Got the 8-inch flutter spoon. And this week I'm going to buy me a jigging setup. I think I'm going to get an Avid reel and maybe the same rod. But so I haven't seen a whole lot since I'd say 8:30 this morning. We're kind of slowly making our way back to the boat dock. Just seeing if we see anything along the way. Yeah. The water's still warm. It's 82 degrees. And the fish are still moving fast. So they're kind of hard to keep up with on the kayak. But when we were on them this morning, it was fun. It was just, I mean, we only landed 2, but it was just like minute after minute somebody was getting bites or, you know. But that's what we were using today. I tried a little bit of top water, didn't have much luck. There was one point straight ahead of me. We were over here getting them on the jig, and there was just hundreds of splashes going on over here, just probably 200-300 yards ahead of me, just going crazy on top. But yeah, we haven't marked much. I'm sure the schools are running around as fast as they can. There's another guy out here on Old Town. He's been kind of riding the same path we have. Haley talked to him. I didn't hear what was said, but we'll find out if he did any good, what he got him on. Mike Smedley. He's got another channel. I don't remember what his other channel's called, but Mike Smedley. He's a striper guide, and I got this from his channel, so don't credit me for no original ideas or nothing, but it works. I did exactly what he said. Basically, the 8-inch flutter spoon, I mean, they make all different sizes, but I got tired of catching, 16, 18-inch striper. I want something, I want to beat my PB, which I'm not sure if I did today or not. I had one real nice one out here on Texoma whenever it was dead stick season. I don't remember what size. I'd have to compare pictures and all that. I don't remember if I measured it and weighed it or whatever. So, but I think we got real close to beating my PB today. Haley definitely beat it. She got a 24-incher. And yeah, so I just did what he said. I got the Hank Parker flutter spoon, and he said, just jig it up, and then when you let it fall, don't let slack get in your line because you'll miss them. And we did. We learned that the hard way. But and basically he said, fish as shallow as you see fish, which we didn't run around a whole lot looking for fish. But over by Highport, there's a steep ledge on the river channel by the island, and pretty much on that ledge is where we were getting them. And the first one she caught, no sonar or nothing. She was just doing just like I said. She was just going, taking it slow, jigging up and down, and she yelled she got a fish. So I pedaled over there, and it was a nice one. And then shortly after, we just kept doing the same thing, and we'd, run up on top of a school, jig over them, and get one. So it's been fun. We're staying at my dad's Sea Ray on a slip here at Highport. It's a cabin cruiser, so we stayed the night here, got out first thing this morning, and we're going to hang out up there today. Maybe do some fishing off the dock or something, and then this evening we will try to go out again just before sunset and see if we get the same kind of luck. So we got a little bit of a messed up situation going on right now. I'm towing Haley's kayak to the boat ramp because really not supposed to take trailers back to the boathouses. I don't see the harm in a small kayak trailer. It's not as taking up an extra parking space or anything. I can fit in one parking space with it, but I'm not supposed to take them back there. And the courtesy officer here has been, courtesy patrol or whatever, I asked him first if it was okay, and he said no. So originally we dropped it down here with the trailer, but we just after I asked him, he said no. I left it at the boat launch parking. So she drove the car over there. I'm towing her kayak to the boat ramp, and we're going to meet over there. So it's 5:45. Hopefully we'll get on some action before we leave today. I don't remember if the boat ramp is down here. No. So that's all I got right now. It's going to be a while before I actually get to do some fishing because it's not an extremely long paddle, but it's definitely a paddle. So, or pedal, whatever you want to call it. Make sure we didn't lose nothing off hers. But yeah, see y'all in a bit. I guess I can say it now. Earlier, I walked up to the restroom. I was using the restroom and Haley called. She was like, I caught a fish, but I don't know what kind it is or if I can keep it. So I was like, okay, send me a picture of it. And it was a striper. He was like 21 inches, almost 21, just over 20. So yeah, she hadn't been fishing, and then as soon as I left, she decided to drop that spoon off the dock, and she caught one. So that's the only one y'all haven't seen us catch so far. And yeah, it's a little windy, so we're gonna see how my mic does with this wind. But yeah, see y'all in a bit. I just want to make a correction to what I was saying earlier. I don't remember what I was calling the flutter spoons. I think I was saying Hank Parker, but it's Ben Parker. So my apologies for that, but that's what we're using. 8-inch, 3.5 ounce Ben Parker by Nichols Lures. You can get them at Bass Pro is where I ordered mine. You can get them a couple other places too. Really haven't seen a whole lot this evening. The only somewhat schools we marked we're in about 53 feet of water, and it wasn't really schools. It was, a couple fish. Just kind of grouped up. It wasn't like a real dense school or anything. But we're still trying. Still got a little bit of daylight left. We're trying shallow now. Sun's starting to set. Water's cooling off some. So we're surely trying. One thing that's been troublesome this evening is the wind current blowing us around, and it has you can't vertical jig extremely well. I'm just kind of hoping I drift over some, which is basically what we did this morning. I mean, we weren't marking a ton of schools. We would just we were cruising along the island right outside of Highport Marina, and there's like a steep ledge right there, so we would kind of cruise along the drop off and then just vertical jig as we went, and then we'd end up drifting over a school. That's the thing about being in the kayak, is you can't really zoom around the lake and try to find schooling fish. Certain times of the year you can follow birds and stuff like that, but right now there's not birds working, so there's no indicators other than your sonar as to where the fish are. So you can only move so fast in the kayak to try to locate them. So it comes more down to structure. And a great resource I use is the TPWD weekly fishing reports. I mean, they're reports put together by guides, so generally they know what's working best. They know what depths to find them at, which, of course, they update them every Wednesday, so the information you're getting is from Wednesday. So if you go by on the weekend, dynamics can change so much day to day that it could be totally different from what the fishing report said. So don't take that as 100% biblical truth or anything, but it is some good pointers, some good information to use, especially if you've got a reoccurring weather pattern, and not many of the conditions have changed since. But like this Wednesday, it was cloudy. The day before, a couple days before that, it was raining. So the fish they had been catching had totally different conditions than today. And even like compared to when I was at Whitney last week, we were out here early this morning and didn't really see a ton of topwater action. Most of the blowups I saw on topwater this morning, I don't think were striper. I'm not 100% sure what they were, but hopefully I'm moving this week, so I got a lot of stuff going on this week, but hopefully I can get me a jigging rod. Like I said, this is my dad's pin combo that he originally had bought for when we gar fished at the river. So it's a little overkill for today. The reel's kind of big and cumbersome. That's why you kind of see me jigging this all weird. But hopefully I can find a good vertical jigging rod that works well in the kayak. Like, if y'all have any rod recommendations for vertical jigging on a kayak, please let me know. So, like I said, there it is. Ben Parker Magnum flutter spoon. We're going to target striper a lot more. Really like striper fishing. You know, Texoma, the dam on Texoma is about an hour and a half from me. Highport is about an hour 45. Whitney, depending on what part of it, it's an hour 30 to hour 45. Never fished Possum Kingdom or Texoma, or I'm sorry, not Texoma, Tawakoni for striper. Tawakoni is really close to me, but I think there's better striper lakes. I know Tawakoni's got great catfishing and mediocre striper fishing from what I've heard. So, but we might try Tawakoni one day. It's barely outside my county line, so I do want to do a BTB offshore trip. That looks extremely fun to me. I'll show you one more time. This is the shattered glass Ben Parker flutter spoon. Appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all learned something. You can follow on Instagram, Henley Fishing NTX, spelled just like the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, or don't if you don't want to. Yeah, I appreciate it.